Good guys, and I'm happy to announce that Ty Spiritual has partnered with Boom Self Meditation to bring you guys this free spiritual awakening album that can aid you in a variety of ways, such as your meditation sessions, your grounding sessions, and it can also help improve your sleep. This album is available on all platforms. The links are in the description. I want you guys to check this out, and thank you to Boom Self Meditation for choosing Ty Spiritual as a partner to bring this album to light. Ty Spiritual, and I'm back with another video, man. It's simple. Now, I'm gonna talk to you guys today about past lives. And the reason I'm talking about this is yesterday, a big thing happened. Now, I don't know how many people experienced this, but I know some definitely did, because I'm not the only one. You see, when I woke up yesterday, I stepped outside. Then I went to work. And as I was at work, a realization came to me in almost like a vision format. It's like foresight. Now, there was a few things that came to me, but I'm going to speak about one main important one. And that main important one was that many, beginning yesterday, stepped into the final stage of their spiritual awakening. Now, you may wonder, what do I mean when I say that? You see, the point of a spiritual awakening is to activate yourself, as some say. Wake yourself up fully. As you're going throughout your spiritual awakening over the course of years, you experience things in flashes, quick bursts. You may recall who you once were, but it's real quick, it's real brief. When you complete that final stage, there's no more quick burst. It's all there. You remember it fully, in its totality. There's no confusion. When you experience things, you start recalling things, you know it. It's all there. I spoke about in my last past life video about remembering past lives. In the beginning, it's like a puzzle. You get piece by piece by piece. Once you activate yourself fully, once you complete that final stage of your spiritual awakening, that whole puzzle is there. It's clear to see. There's no confusion. There was an energy shift that happened on this planet yesterday. And there was also an energy shift that happened within a lot of people yesterday. Those that are in tune, you felt it. Or if you didn't feel it, you sensed something. Like something's different about the day. I don't really know what it is, but something's really different about the day. I had a woman, I ain't gonna say her name. I spoke to her last night in a Facebook message. She said she meditated yesterday, and for some reason, meditating yesterday felt really different in a beneficial way. That's because those that have been doing the work, aspiring to be spiritual, truly tapping in with nature, working on themselves, healing their inner child, doing their shadow work, you stepped into the final stage of your spiritual awakening, beginning yesterday. I felt these things, I sensed these things, and every time, because it's not frequent, but every time I sense these things and I post it on social media, it always gets a lot of traction. Not because it's a popular topic, no, but because many people sense it, many people feel it, because there's many people working on themselves right now. One of the main things, one of the most grand things that you can do is remember past lives and recall who you once were. That's one of the most grand things you can do in spirituality. And many of you that have been working on yourself, it's about to happen in this last quarter of the year. Now, when I say that, listen to me. I'm not saying every single day go to sleep or you wake up and expect, okay, here it is. Oh, I didn't see nothing. You go to sleep, you wake up or you meditate, next day, here it is, where is it, where is it? I ain't seen that. Don't do that. I had an issue with that last year. I had an issue with that. Don't look forward to it. I'm telling you these things for you to have an understanding, okay? You've been doing many have been doing a lot of work on themselves. And the time for that work to pay off is this last quarter of the year. Who you once were is going to come back to you. It is. Now, will it take everybody the same amount of time to decipher these things? No. But it's going to be there for many of you. It is. Now, for those that it's not there fully for, again, we got to remember, not everybody is at the same distance in their spiritual awakening, with that goal being of fully waking yourself up and activating yourself. So while you may not get things in its totality, you may step into the stage of now you're receiving your flashes of memory, your flashes of who you once were. And even those that may not even receive the flashes, you still may be real new to this. You may step into the stage of your understanding being enhanced. Thus, you're able to tap in with nature more. Now you're able to meditate longer, tap into within yourself deeper. So there's various stages that are being stepped into. But the stage that I'm speaking about specifically is the final stage of your awakening. The final one. I've had flashes of about 3 past lives. I've spoken on them on this channel. I've had glimpses into different dimensions twice, where I became aware of certain things. I'm not going to say what, but certain things that were around me, but it was real brief. It was real brief. But what I'm telling you guys is, you really need to lock in for this last part of the year. Not just for yourself, not just for spirituality purposes, but also because we know in the winter, that's when things get a lot more rough. That's when the matrix gets a lot more crazy. We know that. So you really need to lock in. This is definitely not the time to goof off. This is definitely not the time to slack. I'm not saying you got to be perfect. I'm not saying that. But you need to lock in, okay? Because again, you're in that final stage. But just because you're in that final stage does not mean it's just going to come and fall right into your lap. It's going to be easy. No. You still need to do what you got to do. What you need to do. What you should be doing. Meditating, grounding, eating healthy, getting in nature, sitting next to a tree with your spine, exchanging energy with nature, connecting your aura to a tree's aura, receiving that energy. You still need to be doing these things so you can go into this final stage, complete it, and then when you come out, boom, fully activated. You know exactly who you are, you know exactly where you came from, and you know exactly what you should be doing here at this moment. There's no more confusion. Reaching that final stage takes time. It could take years. Some progress faster than others. Those things and how quick someone moves, that's I won't say predetermined, but it is, what's the word I'm looking for? It is enhanced depending on what they've been in their past lives. So if they've reached this level that is up here in their past lives, they get into this one, it's going to be a little easier for them to progress. Opposed to somebody that's just starting off and they haven't reached that level yet, it's going to take them a little longer. That doesn't mean the individual that's up here and that's moving quicker is better than the one that's not. No. But what you do in each lifetime can either propel you in the next or it can pull you back. That's the truth. A shift happened. A shift happened yesterday. This tree's energy is amazing, man. A shift happened yesterday, okay? And even outside of past lives, a lot of you guys, you've been wanting certain things in life. You really have. You've been trying to manifest certain things in life. These things are coming to you. They're there. You keep yourself aligned. You keep doing what you need to do and have an understanding that it's possible. Not believe. No, leave believe behind. That simply means you don't know and you're settling for a conclusion. You have an understanding. Okay, that's possible. Cool. Many of those things you guys have been trying to manifest, it's there. I've seen these things. I've seen these things, these visions, things I've been looking for, things I've been truly wanting. I had an enhanced awareness that they were going to happen this year, yesterday. It sounds real strange, I know. But I felt that, I saw that yesterday. It's all there. And when I experienced that, while in that moment, it was, I'm trying to describe how I felt, but it was just blissful and surreal. But that moment did not last. It didn't. It was temporary. And the reason that it was temporary is to give me an understanding that, hey, if I keep doing this, these things are going to be here. Okay? So this winter is very, very important. This last quarter of the year is very, very important. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. It's very, very important. If you have not watched my video on how to remember past lives, I suggest you guys check that out, because many of you are going to start remembering and recalling what you are and what you once were. Okay? These things are going to be taking place this year. This is not a prediction. This is a guarantee. I'm not guaranteeing every single person is going to experience the same thing or recall who they know. I've already broken down earlier in this video about the stages. But one thing I'll say is this. As you start awakening yourself, it can become confusing in this sense. You know you're connected to everything. You know that. But then it's like the lines start to get blurred a little bit, because you become so connected. Your awareness, your understanding becomes so enhanced that you're out in nature, and now it's like, okay, I'm literally everything. So much to the point where it's like, is this even me? These thoughts, these confusion, these things can happen as you begin awakening yourself. Even Guru spoke on it. He spoke on it. He said, and I'm paraphrasing because it's been a while since I've seen this video. But he said it can become confusing because you're looking at things, well, what is me and what's not me? Because your understanding is being enhanced based off the work that you've done. So it's like you're merging with everything. We speak of 5D. We speak of merging back with the universe, becoming parallel to the universe. We speak of that. When you merge back, you're everything. Everything is you. Literally. Everything is you. As you awaken yourself, everything is you. Everything is you. So it's as if, and I don't want this to sound scary, but it's as if for brief moments you can lose your individuality. You don't even see yourself as an individual anymore. And this feeling that I'm describing to you, this is different than just saying I'm one with everything. This is different. It's a different experience. I'm telling you. I've been experiencing this recently. I'm telling you. To the point it's like I'll zone out and I'm everything. I'm everything around me. And it's all I can tell you guys is it's different, man. It's really different. So you guys, not all, but those that are in that final stage, you're going to start experiencing things that you may not understand. But what you will understand is those memories, those past lives, those experiences. Because you are about to complete the final stage of awakening. All that work you've been doing over the years, all those grounding sessions, all those meditation sessions, all that research, looking into galaxies, Andromeda, looking into the different star systems, Pleiades, M83, the constellations, Orion, looking into these things, all that you did, looking into the ancient civilizations, all those things are about to pay off for you. You stay focused, you stay disciplined, you stay grounded. These things will be returning to you this year. I guarantee you. There are those that at this time right now, they're supposed to be in that final stage, but they're not, because they're still caught up in the matrix. And one more thing I want to speak on and address is this. You can kind of tell who's going to wake up and who's not at this point. All these things that have happened on this planet, if people are still 100% sleeping, I'm not saying everybody, but those that have came across spiritual information, they came across people speaking about these things. They saw movies like Avatar, and none of those things spark anything within here. None of those things. A lot of those people, they're not going to wake up in this lifetime. They're not. And you may know people like this. You may be connected with people like this. You may be with an individual that's like this, and you're trying to move in the direction of awakening, but they're not moving in that direction. That's going to create a conflict within you, because now you got to make a decision. Do I let this person go? Or do I stay patient and wait on that individual? Okay? So the point of this video is this. Many stepped into the final stage of their awakening yesterday. An energy shift happened on this planet yesterday. Okay? The things that we've been working for, the things that you've been putting, all that work, all that effort, all that time, it's about to pay off this year. Okay? And when it pays off, it's all going to be worth it. Because I'll tell you, and this is not to like set an expectation, but it is definitely a exhilarating feeling when you recall even part of a past life, even a flash of it. It's an exhilarating feeling. It's an exhilarating feeling having even a flash into different dimensions that are around us. It's an exhilarating feeling reaching different stages of meditation. It's an exhilarating feeling connected with nature and feeling that it's responding to you. Okay? So this is the time. This is a very, very pivotal time. Don't miss this window. Don't. Because just because you stepped into that final stage, that doesn't mean you're going to complete it. Don't miss this window. Stay focused. Stay locked in. Still have fun, though. Still have fun. Stay locked in. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. Shout out to my favorite tree for lending me this energy to make this video. Ty Spiritual signing out, bro. And like the Navi saying Avatar, I see you. Until we meet again. Simple. And I'll hit this one more time.